Let me just tell you this right now. Don't drink a Red Bull when trying to record. And hello! I'm the Cactuar Gamer, coming at you guys with unscripted and just a free general discussion about AAA titles and the prices of these games. And if you saw my topic or my title for this YouTube video, I am not kidding when I say I think video games should be more expensive. Now, before you guys, grab the torch and pitchforks and treat me like an ogre, let me explain why I think they should be. And the reason behind that is, let's have a little bit of history here. Back in 2006 and 7, and there was this console that came out, consoles actually, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. These two consoles came out, and the Wii, and they were really fun. And a game like Halo 3 would cost for the price around $60. Not too bad, all things considered. And let's now fast forward it a little bit, and a game like Halo 5 that cost 2 to 3 times more money to develop and make than Halo 3 cost $60. Now, you don't have to be a business professional to know that inflation over 10 years, especially in the technology business like gaming, has substantially increased, yet the price for these AAA titles has not. Now, the first thing that a business like EA or Activision or any of them has on their mind is how can we make money, because they are a business and they need that money. And if the game's still going to be $60, they had to find another way to be able to still make it profitable for them. And that came through the DLC, the season passes at first. And as of recently, it's been the microtransactions. Now, I know nobody likes the microtransactions, but as I get older, I guess, or just the more I've let them sink in, the more I'm beginning to see and understand why they're in there. Because if a game is still $60, they have to find a way to make it more profitable than the games from the past. Halo 3 and Halo 5 are not the same games. Halo 5's graphics and the power needed to make that game run as smoothly as it does is so much more, and that's why it's so much more expensive, and that's why the microtransactions and the stupid gold rec pack system that they had was implemented. It was to alleviate that cost so they could actually still make money. So, with a $70 to $80 game though, what should we as gamers expect from video game companies? And this is where you need this balancing act, because otherwise you're going to get games like Star Wars Battlefront 2 that come out, and it's going to just piss every single gamer off, myself included, because it feels like they're just trying to screw you out of all of your money. And if the $70 to $80 game, I would like a game, for example, like Destiny 2. $95 and microtransactions is just too much to ask for a game. But if they had come out and said, we will get rid of all of the microtransactions in the game and include all the expansion passes for $80, I would have actually probably bought Destiny 2 on day one, because that to me seems fair. It seems understandable and agreeable. And a game like Rocket League, for instance, I don't really care about the loot crates being in there, because the game is A, super fun, and B, only $20. So there has to be that balancing act that I talked about, where video games have to essentially meet the price is right. And Star Wars Battlefront 2 probably should have just been $80 and just said no microtransactions, everyone can level up and all of that stuff, free DLC content. And you know what? I probably would have been stoked and purchased Star Wars Battlefront 2. And that's my question for you guys. If Star Wars Battlefront 2 or Destiny 2 was $80 and you got the season pass, the free DLC, and no microtransactions, would you have been more inclined to purchase these games? And I'm just kind of curious to what you guys think about this, because I personally would have bought Destiny 2 on day one and Star Wars Battlefront 2 on day one if they were actually just priced at $80 and that was it. And that would have given EA an extra $20 out of every gamer that would have bought it, and still probably made them happy. Probably still make them some money down the road. So it's just one of those things that you have to think about. There's going to be a give and take, and you can mark my words, guys, that in the next couple of years, something's gonna have to give. And it's going to be part on the publisher's parts. They're going to have to tone down and find the right way to introduce like microtransactions and stuff. But on our side, that we're going to have to give is that $60 price tag. I just don't see that staying for very long anymore because of how expensive the video games are costing. And that sums it up, guys. That's my take on this. I personally want to see games kind of go more expensive. I never thought I would say the day that I want to see a $70 or $80 price tag video game, but I kind of do if it means getting rid of the DLC and season pass stuff, and having sort of a give and take relationship with our companies, because I want them to be successful and I want the video game world to essentially just flourish. But let me know what you guys think. Like, for example, let me know if you're happy with the way video games are right now. Are you okay paying extra content for DLC and season passes and you just want it to stay $60? Or would you like to see a price increase? Would you like microtransactions to go bye-bye? Or if they stay, should they just be cosmetic only? All of that good stuff. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I am the Cactuar Gamer, and I just want to say thank you so much for the 6 subscribers, baby. Woo-woo! That, subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate it. Trying to get this thing going with what amazing minimal tech I have. And yeah, that sums it up. I appreciate you guys, and I love your faces, not that I can see them. Anyways, like I said, unscripted. And I'll see you guys next time on another just general discussion topic. I am out like a trout. Have a good one.